The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next.
Your 2021 Boston Red Sox.
Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to hit is Aaron Hicks. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Now at the plate here is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slow roller down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So the next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results. 4 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is a fair ball as it makes its way out toward the monster.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Cole sets. Here he comes 0-1. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Giancarlo Stanton now, mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throw into third.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in will be Clint Frazier. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. He's a perfect 4 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Drilled on the ground to short. And a base hit as the run will score from third and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch one-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. High and deep down the left field line.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9.
2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Looking to minimize the damage here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And it's fouled away. Torres, the runner at third. Frazier at second with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to left field. And it bangs off the monster. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's down to third. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Batting 9.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. They get the force at the plate. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One strike now from Cole. And this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul for strike 2. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Fouled off. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now 4-2 Boston. Top of the third set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's right there. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, this was a great 3-inning game with a lot of action. Very rarely in a short, abbreviated game do you get to see a slugfest like we were able to watch today.
4-2 the final score today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Nate Eovaldi is the winning pitcher of record. Garrett Cole only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line.